Every consistently profitable trader I know has these three things in common. Miss one and you never make it. What's up, traders? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Snipe FS back again. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 3 things that guarantee profitability in trading. These 3 things change the way I trade, and if you apply them, your whole trading journey will start to make sense. Trust me. Now let's get straight into it. Now, I said 3 things that guarantee profitability. The first one and the most important is self-discipline. Now, let's talk about self-discipline. Self-discipline is what keeps you in control when the market starts playing with your emotions. You understand? It's what helps you follow your trading plan, respect your stop loss, and not chase every move you see on the chart. You understand? Sometimes this happens to a lot of traders. You come across maybe a setup in the market, and maybe the price has not get to where you want to enter the market, and you just be seeing different price movements jumping around, moving around, and you just feel that urge to enter the market, to enter the trade, because you see the market moving aggressively. Why your point of interest has not been met yet, the price has not gotten to your point of interest, but you're feeling that urge because you see price moving so aggressively in the chart. So all of these things will help you to these things I'm going to share to you is going to help you stay focused and stay disciplined and make profit from the market. So now, when you are disciplined, you understand, when you are disciplined, you create consistency, and consistency is what builds profitability over time. Trust me, because trading is not about how many trades you win, it is about how well you stick to your rules. You understand? Even when it's not easy, you understand, it's not easy. I'm being realistic here. It's not easy to remain disciplined, to follow your plans, to follow your rules, but you have to do those things that's hard, because the things that are hard are those things that we catapult you to being successful in your trading journey. You understand? Because doing the hard things are the way. Yes, it's the way actually, because doing the easier things, it will not put you in the right path you want to be. You understand? Because not following your rules and going against your plans, going all in a particular single trade, those are easy things. Those are common things that every common trader does all the time. But following your rules and the hard thing that a lot of traders, let's say 90% to 80% of traders cannot follow through. You understand? So it's hard. So that's hard things are what we catapult you, or what we compound as an compounding result that will lead you to success in trading. You understand? So, but when you do not stay disciplined, this is what will happen. Let me explain to you now. When you do not stay disciplined, this is what will happen. You understand? That is when things fall apart. You start overtrading, moving your stop loss, taking random setups, and eventually you blow your account. This happens to a lot of traders. You understand? You find out that when you slightly go against your rules, your plans, you find out that the rest of the trades you take from that moment will just be falling apart. You'll be overtrading, moving your stop loss, taking random setups that does not align with your trading plans. Before you know, you end up blowing your account. This happens to a lot of traders in the trading field. You understand? So self-discipline aren't just control. It's not just control. It's not just about control. It's about protection. It's about protection. You need to protect your money, protect your mindset, protect your trading capital. You understand? And your trading future. Because trust me, if you're doing this to yourself, it will definitely affect your future trading. Because if you don't learn now, if you don't pick out those lessons now and learn from those lessons, learn from those impulsive decisions, it will affect your future trading. You find out that you spend more time in trading without being profitable. You spend years into trading. You see some people that will tell you that I've been trading for 5 years now, 6 years now, I've not been profitable. I've been trading for 8 years now, I've been trading for 4 years now, I've not been profitable. Why? It's because they haven't settled down and think about, okay, what am I doing wrong and what do I have to do right to be profitable? You understand? Because all these things are the major things that compound little by little to create that consistent result you want. So now let's go to the next thing that guarantees profitability in trading. Now the next thing is mastery. Now let's talk about mastery. The second thing that guarantees profitability is mastery. You understand? So you cannot become great at something you keep changing. You understand? Just like you want to learn a new language, and instead of learning one, you try to learn 4 all at once. It's not going to give you any good. It's not going to guarantee you any fast way of learning. You understand? So you want to stick to doing one thing repeatedly. So it will make your brain master it quickly. You understand? And when you master something once, when you master something easily, or you master it in a way of consistently, you'll be able to use that same process to master other things also. Just like when you master one language, it's the same process you use to master that one language. You use that same process to also master 2 language and 3 language and also 4 languages. You understand? So now this is what mastery is all about here. Mastery means focusing on one thing long enough to understand it deeply. One market, one setup, one strategy. You understand? You know, I see a lot of traders switching from different markets, switching from setup, strategy, and all of that. You see, they just randomly switching strategy, going from indicators to indicators, going from different kind of strategy and all of that. You understand? I've met a friend that he once told me that he was a price action trader. So he met someone that was an indicator trader. This guy was trading indicator, and he was like, oh bro, this guy was so good in indicator and he was making money. So he was like, oh bro, I want to learn this guy's indicator trading. I want to be perfect in this guy's indicator trading. This is the way, this is the best trading way. And I was like, oh, no problem, if it's what you want, fine. Guess what? The guy came back to me and told me he swore to his life that he wouldn't have took that decision. You understand? He went on to trade someone's strategy that he has not yet mastered. You understand? And you know what? He blew a lot of money. He lost a lot of money in doing that. So trying to master one thing will help you avoid all of these impulsive decisions in the market. You understand? When you master it, you start seeing patterns. You master one thing, one strategy, one setup, one market. You start seeing patterns. You start observing the market behaviors. You understand? Others cannot see. You understand? You start seeing what others cannot see in the market. You understand how your market moves, when to enter, when to stay out, and what to expect in the market. You understand? That is when trading starts to feel calm and confident, not random, stressful trades. You understand? You have to look into trading as something you want to do for a long period of time, because you know this thing we're doing now is not something we do once. We want to do this thing for a period of time. It will be like for your whole lifetime. You understand? So you have to be calm, and you have to master one thing, so it will make you be confident when you open your charts. You want to be feeling confident, not overconfident, but you're feeling confident in your setup, in your approach to the market. You understand? But if you do not respect the law of mastery, let me tell you one thing: if you don't respect the law of mastery, you will always be jumping from one thing to another. Yes, there are traders who will definitely be like this. It's not a cause, but it's just the real fact about trading. You understand? You see new indicators, new signals, new strategies, and guess what? You stay stuck in confusion and inconsistency. You just be moving from one setup to another, one signals to another, one strategy to another. So market break clarity and confidence, you understand, and that is what leads to profitability. So note the first important thing we said about what can guarantee you profitability. One, we said self-discipline, and the other one we said mastery. So now let's move to the third one, the third thing that we guarantee profitability. Now that third one is what I called edge. Yes, your edge. You may have come across this word edge. So now getting an edge is very, very important. If you don't have an edge, it means you're just gambling the market. You understand? You're just gambling the market. Your edge is what gives you an advantage in the market. It's the reason your strategy works. You understand? Maybe it's your way of trading structure, your entry timing, or your risk management. You understand? So having an edge means you know exactly what gives you profit over time. You understand? It's like the casino. They do not win every game. You understand? But their edge guarantees their win over time. You understand? So edge is very, very important for you to have this thing in the market. When you have an edge, you can lose a few trades. You understand? You can lose a few trades and still stay confident because you know your system works in the long run. You understand? So having an edge doesn't mean you're not going to lose. You're going to lose, but you find out that in the long run you are profitable. You are making money more than you're making profits more than your losses. Having an edge means you took a 10 trade and in that 10 trade let's say you make 6 and you lose 4. It means you're profitable. You understand? And when you do that within the long run, you find out that you're making more profit than your losses. You understand? So a lot of people do misunderstand this thing of edge. I think when you have an edge, you don't lose money in the market at all. No, it's not like that. When you have an edge, you lose money also, but you find out that you are making more money than your losses. You understand? So now this is what will happen now when you don't have an edge. You get, when you trade without an edge, you are basically gambling. Believe me, you're basically gambling. You win some, you lose some, but there is no structure or consistency in that trading. You understand? Even you win those trades you win, trust me, those trades are just gambling trades. They are guesswork. So those trades does not count at all because you don't have a clear plan, you don't have an edge. You're just trading randomly, just trading like a gambler in the market. So you lack structure and consistency, definitely, and that is how traders stay stuck. You understand? They stay stuck for years, for a long period of time in one thing, and they are not moving. You understand? So your edge is what turns random results into consistent income. You understand? So please make sure you stay consistent. You have an edge. You stay disciplined. You master your trading. You understand? So because all of these things are what would compound consistent profit for you in the long run. You understand? So if today you don't have an edge, or you don't have a proper edge, comment below on this video, because trust me, I'm here to support and help new traders, people that are new in trading, that don't have clear plans or what to do. You don't have the edge and you don't know what an edge simply means. Just comment below in this video. I will make a video on that for you. You understand? So if you want to become consistently profitable trader, focus on these 3 things I just explained to you now in this video. You understand? Disciplined, The first one is self-discipline, then mastery, then the last is edge. You understand? You have to have an edge. You understand? Discipline keeps you consistent. You understand? It keeps you focused. It keeps you keep doing one thing one thing again and again and again repeatedly. You understand? It's discipline that creates consistency. You understand? So if you're disciplined, you find out that you become consistent. So if you're disciplined, you don't need to struggle with consistency. You find out that you're being consistent. You understand? So mastery makes you skilled. You find out that you're very good. That's why you see some people, they are very good in one market. I know a friend of mine that trades only boom 500. Like, he's very good in boom 500. He can use his last money to bet VIX boom 500. Not like bet, like he would guarantee that if he trade this money, he's going to make money. And trust me, that guy is really profitable in trading. Yeah, because he's making money consistently over and over. He's making money. We're trading just one market, boom 500, and you see a lot of traders trading almost all the synthetic markets. See, if you are a currency trader, commodity trader, VIX trader, index trader, wherever trader you are, these things are the same principles. It works the same thing in all forex markets. So if you're a currency trader or an index trader, whatever trader you are, these three things I just shared to you, it works the same. They are all the same principle. Like I said, mastery makes you skilled. You understand? It makes you skilled, and your edge gives you confidence. This is what will make you compound more, what will make you scale more in the market. You understand? You want to have confidence with what you're doing. It's just like you now going out for a show. Before you get to the show, you need to feel confident to talk to people when you get there. You understand? So you have to feel confident before you bump into your chart and want to trade. You don't want to just be feeling fear inside you. No, you end up doing the wrong things. You understand? So make sure you understand these three things I just shared: discipline, mastery, and edge. Then put these three things together. You understand? Put these three things together, and profitability would not be luck anymore. You understand? It will be natural result of your process. You understand? Yes, that is what discipline, mastery, and edge we guarantee you. You understand? Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you found value in this video, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other traders who you know or who need to hear this kind of video. You understand? Make sure you share to your friends, loved ones that you know would like to hear things like this, insightful, psychological, trading information like this. Thank you for watching again. See you in the next one. Peace out.